Bunny Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Juujika no Rokunin chapter 203. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon, where we are doing our anime live reaction content. Because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my god, I am so happy because last time I covered Juujika no Rokunin, Rayo finally showed up! Thank God! Thank freaking God Rayo showed up! Thank God, thank God, thank God. Also, we saw Hanaoka die a gruesome death. Like, oh my god, it was so disturbing. Like, this is what I expect from Juujika no Rokunin. I am so fucking happy. So happy with this. I can't wait to see the rest of the deaths. Oh, I'm so hyped. So hyped for this. Anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. And this chapter is titled Stupid Game. And speaking of Hanaoka, ooh, that fight! That fight is so gruesome! Hanaoka. Yeah, you wanted to volunteer for this, Azuma! Azuma, just like a flower. In the end, you were at a loss for words. You perished like a flower, scattering each of its petals away. Q was not wrong about that. Like, it is poetic in like the most gruesome way possible. Oh my god. You were magnificent, Hanaoka. Phew, seems like they didn't notice. I was clearing my throat at the time. I guess I'm in the clear now. I couldn't imagine what would happen if Kyo-chan noticed that. Oh, he did though! He noticed it? Hey, I heard that. Oh, he noticed! Kyo's facial expression is everything too. Stop! I'm sorry, I was trying to hold it in, but I just wasn't feeling well. Sana? Okay. Please forgive me, I'm sorry! Woo! He just straight up shot him for clearing his throat! He's been purged! We just witnessed Momoki purging someone! Oh my god, just what's gotten into these people? Like, this is a cult, man! Like, what do you want? This is a cult! They're just cheering this on! Kyo! What's wrong, Shun? I'm fine with trading my life for theirs. As long as you quit this stupid game. Shun, what are you saying? It's true that I hate him enough to want to kill him, but I don't want you all to die a meaningless death just to serve as a scapegoat for my revenge. I'll give up my life, so please stop this game already. Shun, you actually say that to me? So you're telling me you would rather end our entire life journey together like this? I don't care, but I don't want! I knew Kyo was gonna say that, but I love girls. And once that happens, I'm gonna see how you react. Will you cry? Will you scream? Will you be in shock? I knew it! I knew he was gonna say that! I was like, dude, there's no way in hell Kyo would let Aruma die like this. There's no way! No fucking way! Kyo was not gonna let Aruma take the easy way out. There's no way. Aruma's gonna be the last one to die. And like, you know what? Though, I don't even know if he would let Aruma die, though, after that. After the girls die, I don't think Kyo would let Aruma die. No, I think because remember, what started all this in the first place was Kyo's fascination with death. And I think by the end of this, though, I think Kyo would want Aruma to kill him anyway. I think Kyo would want Aruma to kill him, and then the cult followers would kill Aruma. I think that's how he would want this to go, right? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. But I gotta read this again, because this was great. Kyo's response to this, I just love how he responded to this. It was everything. I love it. I love, Kyo's like the best fucking villain. It's true I hate him enough to want to kill him, but I don't want you all to die meaningless death just to serve as a scapegoat for my revenge. I'll give up my life, so please stop this game already. Shun, you actually say that to me? So you're telling me you would rather end our entire lifelong journey together like this? I don't care, but I don't wanna! That would be boring! The only ones who will die in this game are those girls, and once that happens, I'm gonna see how you react. Will you cry? Will you scream? Will you be in shock? Let's resume the game. Choose who dies. You asshole! He's the best fucking villain! Oh my god, I love Kyo so much! I love this man! Like, this is peak villainy! Oh my god, like, Kyo is just such an epic villain! Punch all you want. Like, seriously, keep on trying punching Aruma. If you don't get back within 10 seconds, Sana will shoot you. 10, 9, just stop it. I've grown tired of that look of yours. At least show me something else. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shun! 0. Ooh, she shot him! But she shot him in the leg. There's no way it's going to be a fatal shot. Oh, poor Aruma. I'm surprised. Dude, I'm surprised that you managed to crack it this bad. But too bad for you. Love matching game round 2. Start. Oh! But I haven't chosen yet. Well, either way, you wouldn't be able to make your choice. So we'll do... He's right, though. So we'll do the choosing for you instead. You enjoy. So who will die next? No, there's a fight next week! No! This chapter was so freaking epic. This chapter is like a fantastic, like last chapter was like this too, let's be real. Like last chapter was a great reminder of why I love this manga, because in terms of like the torture porn wise, like it was just, the art was just so goddamn amazing. I loved it. Like that gruesome art, that disturbing art, like that's why I love Juujika no Rokunin in terms of that aspect. But this chapter though, this chapter is like just a great reminder of why Kyo is a fantastic villain. He is such a piece of shit, but you just can't help but love him for that reason. He is a huge piece of shit. I love this man. I mean, I love it. I love that Kyo's just like, dude, I ain't letting you take the easy way out. Nah, we're finishing this game. I'm glad he's like this. He's a sick, twisted motherfucker. He is. I love it so much. And I just love that they didn't give him another 10 seconds either. I love it so much. And I love that he's like, dude, I'm gonna have Momo just shoot you, or Momoki shoot you. Like, if you don't stop, I'm gonna just have her shoot you. And that face is pissing me off too. Like what Western authors need to, well, like, to be fair, in terms of the written word, if you read the right books, okay, because I've covered like really good when I started my channel, I did book discussions, and the books that I discussed have fantastic villains, but not even those villains could compare to this. Like, Kyo is what Western villains wish they were. Seriously. Like, Kyo is what a lot of manga villains lack, and anime villains lack. He has no gray area. He's not a sympathetic villain at all. He is the biggest piece of shit ever. He is. I mean, we saw in his backstory, like, what caused him, what flipped the switch, which was not being able to save someone who, like, killed himself. And, well, he became fascinated with death ever since. And do you feel bad for him? Well, somewhat, but at the same time, I somewhat feel bad because he could have saved someone from killing himself to an extent. But that's a good question. Could he have saved someone from killing himself? Probably not. Dude was going to do it anyway. I think Kyo realized deep down he was going to do, no matter what, he was going to kill himself anyway. There was no, he couldn't save him. There was no way. But still, like, Kyo is the most unsympathetic villain you will ever see, even though he is adorable as hell. And, like, I love Kyo. I do. I love Kyo. He is just such an amazing villain. He is. But man, I'm very curious about this order. I'm really curious who's going to be next. As I said, like the past couple of live reactions, if one, I think it was 199 or 198, if that was any indicator of who's going to be next, it will be Azuma. That will be next. I swear, it better be Azuma. It better be Azuma next. She escaped death. She's not gonna, Final Destination is coming for her ass. Azuma better be next. The only reason why I would say that, this is why, another reason why Azuma could be next as well, is because Azuma is broken. We saw it in this chapter. She is broken. Uda is, I don't think she's broken yet. Kawana is somewhat broken. But Azuma is just straight up broken. She is. She is straight up broken. I think, and I said it before, I think the only one that will I'm still going with this. I think the only one that will survive this, if any of the girls survive, it's going to be Kawana. I'm putting my bias aside. But I really feel like it's going to be Kawana. I mean, just think about it. She was the last, she survived. And yeah, I know we had the whole thing with, Hanaoka as well, in terms of surviving the cult, too. But Kawana's been there throughout the majority of this arc. And she was there through like through the Katami stuff. I don't know. I think it would be I don't know. Do you guys think it would be unsatisfying if Kawana died too? Like, Uda dying, it would make sense. Like, Uda dying would make sense. But, like, Uda, I don't think she would be next because she's not mentally broken yet. That's why I'm like, I don't see Kyo choosing her next. She's breaking, like, if you look at her facial expression on page 2, she's breaking, but she's not, like, fully broken. Kawana is shocked, but she's not completely broken yet. But Azuma, like, you see Azuma, the look on her face, and then you see her body language. She is just broken. That's why Hanaoka was chosen. I think that's why Hanaoka, in a sense, was chosen first. She was straight up broken. Momoki straight up broke her anyway, but Hanaoka, like, she was just done. She was broken, period. But that's why I'm like, again, Azuma bias aside, I think there's, just look at, and also, like, you know, the foreshadowing we saw a few chapters back, I think Azuma's next. I really do. I think Azuma's next. But which one? If Azuma's next, like, I think she is. And what do you guys think about the Purge, too? That's another question, too. In terms of the Purge, I really can't, speak it up before I forget. I cannot wait for Reo versus Momoki. That shit is going to be fire. Like, I feel like, in a sense, I think this kind of confirms that we're going to get Momoki versus, like, we already knew that Momoki versus Reo was coming, but, like, I think this kind of further solidified, at least in my mind, that Momoki versus Reo is going to happen. But, who do you think, or not who do you think, what do you think, what do you think is going to be the next, who do you think is going to be next in terms of the lineup? Like I said, I think it's going to be Azuma based on the foreshadowing we saw in chapter 199, because Hanaoka was first and she was the first one to be seen. But the other one, the other thing was, as I said, was Azuma's body or facial and body expression. It really seemed like she is completely broken. So I think that's why I think Azuma is next in regards to that. But the other device, what devices do you think, or what device do you think is going to be used on Azuma? Do you think it's going to be the suffocation machine? Do you think it's going to be the poison? Do you think it's going to be the head crusher? Or do you think it's going to be the pair of anguish? We were, in terms of the devices, we were wrong on the devices being like the foreshadowing of the devices. But I feel the other thing, though, and this is why, again, I kind of feel like it's going to be Azuma, is why is there a break between chapters? I'm telling you, it's going to be Azuma. And Azuma is going to be next. Watch. Azuma is going to be fucking next. I am calling it. Azuma is going to be next. I swear, if Azuma is not next, I will be so surprised and I will be fucking annoyed. I will be furious if it's Kawana. If it's Uda, I'll be okay with it. But if it's Kawada, I'll be furious. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys saw of this chapter. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Juujika no Rokunin content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.